Practical faith. Walking through. This is 1 Kings chapter 2, verses 41 through 42. Shimei likely knew for certain that the news of his trip to Gath would reach Solomon's ears. However, having already secured solid excuses, evidence, and a network of influential people to defend him, he probably prepared himself to face Solomon with a sense of confidence. As he expected, Solomon summoned him. However, the nature of the confrontation was entirely different from what he had anticipated. The text states that Solomon reprimanded Shimei. This implies a cross-examination, questioning him strictly about where he had been and what he had done. Shimei likely argued in his defense, emphasizing that, as promised, he had not crossed the Kidron Valley located east of Jerusalem. Furthermore, Shimei's connections likely advocated to Solomon that this was not an act of treason, but merely an exercise of property rights to retrieve runaway slaves. However, Solomon focused his interrogation on the individuals Shimei had contacted, specifically his meeting with Achish, the king of Gath. The crime that Shimei himself had previously acknowledged was the sin of disregarding, despising, and mocking the identity of David, who was the king. The oath not to cross the Kidron Valley was equivalent to a promise never to repeat such behavior. Yet, the person Shimei went to meet was not a commoner, but Achish, the king of Gath, the ruler of Israel's greatest enemy and primary adversary, Philistia. Without any prior consultation or subsequent report to Solomon, he went alone to meet an enemy king and struck a deal to recover 2 high-value slaves. From a national perspective, this is akin to the head of a major corporation traveling to a hostile nation without government permission to finalize a business contract with that nation's leader. Could this be dismissed as a simple exercise of property rights? Solomon interrogated him on the grounds that this act was a thorough display of contempt and disregard for him as king.